Now we'll invite entry number 17, Kim Yoon-jin. We'll welcome you with a big applause. The title is One Way Hospitality.
네, 참가번호 17번 김윤진 학생입니다. 발표할 제목은 일방적 대접인데요. 윤진 학생 무대로 모시겠습니다. 네, 박수 부탁드리겠습니다.
Hello everyone, my name is Shinjin Kim and I am from Kurungsa Temple. The title of the story is One Way Hospitality. Once upon a time, there were two merchants who wrote letters back and forth to each other. They never met face to face. One lived in Benares and the other lived in a remote border village. One day, the country merchant sent a large caravan of carts to Benares. It had 500 carts loaded with fruits and vegetables and other products. The country merchant told his workers to trade all these goods with the help of the Benares merchant. When they arrived in the big city, they went directly to the Benares merchant. They gave him gifts they brought. The Benares merchant was pleased and invited to stay in his own home. He even gave them money for their living expenses. He treated them with the very best hospitality. He asked about the well-being of the country merchants and gave them gifts to take back to him. He saw to it that all of their goods were fairly traded. They returned home and told their master all that had happened. Later on, the Benares merchant sent a caravan of 500 carts to the border village. His workers also took gifts to the country merchant. When they arrived, the country merchant asked, "Where do you come from?" They said they came from the Benares merchant, the one who wrote him letters. Taking the gift, the country merchant laughed in a very discourteous way and said, "Anyone could say they came from the Benares merchant." Then, the country merchant sent them away, giving them no place to stay, no gift, and no help at all. The caravan workers went downtown to the marketplace and did the best they could to trade without the country merchant's help. They returned to Benares and told their master all that had happened. Before too long, the country merchant sent another caravan of 500 carts to Benares. Again, his workers took gift to the same merchant. When the workers of the Benares merchant saw them coming, they said to their master, "We know just how to provide suitable lodgings, food, and expense money for these people." The city workers took them outside the city walls to a good place to camp for the night, but they didn't help the country workers anymore. Some days later, the bandits came to the campsite in the middle of the night. They robbed all 500 carts, including the workers' outer garment. They chased away the carts and removed and carried off the cart wheels. The country workers were terrified. They ran back home as fast as their legs could carry them. The city workers told their master what happened there. He said, "People who are not thankful and ignore simple hospitality will be paid back as they deserve and will soon be left with no one to help them." Thank you for listening.